Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Sean, and this is Sean Stories, and this is today is the 12th of June, 2022. So, welcome everybody. Before we go ahead and get started, if you go ahead and mash that subscribe button, it helps us outgrow the channel. You become a subscriber and get to support us for absolutely free, and you also get to know for free if you hit the notification bell when we have live videos and also when we do new uploads. All that for free just by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell. Anyways, we really appreciate all of our subscribers here at the Detroit Disney Duo. We really appreciate you and thank you all for subscribing and thank you for all our new subscribers. Anyways, so welcome. This is the Sunday night update that I started to try to do quite a bit. I'm trying to do some new stuff, but yeah, anyways. So what has been going on? So it's been a couple of days since I put out a video last, and yeah, just been working, keeping busy. This life in general has been going on actually here for myself. I wanted to talk about today that just to cover some personal things. So, first of all, I have been involved in The Biggest Loser, which is part of the Disney community. And so I started on this path to basically try to lose some weight because, as I have said in some earlier videos, that personally I'm trying to lose some poundage, get into some better shape, and do some more healthier things. And the balance between that and the rest of life is kind of a balance that everybody's trying to balance here. And yeah, so we're still working on it. It is a goal. I have thought about doing a YouTube series on my channel, on our channel, the Detroit Disney Duo, about specifically just about weight loss and the weight loss goal that I have and trying to obtain it. um, yeah. So if you're interested in that, I may be doing that. We'll have to see how that goes. Anyways, also, I wanted to talk for just a brief second about, I'm like a middle-aged person. When I say middle-aged, I think of 1 to 100. I'm middle-aged. So basically, I want to tell everybody you're never too old to start YouTube. I've been on YouTube. I've had a YouTube channel since 2009. I haven't really grown it that much. As you see, we only have 518 subscribers. If you subscribe, you'd be the 519th or something like that. But yeah, so I don't have a channel like Philip DeFranco or Shaytards or any of those people who have large vlogging or news channels that have been going on forever. I haven't, done anything that was viral really per se. I haven't done anything that's got a big group amount of people watching. I do know who they are. I've had an account for a long period of time now, over 10 years. And what I do say is this, right? I have seen people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s get on YouTube and have fun and make accounts and whatnot. And YouTube is what you make out of it. You can be do a lot of great things with YouTube. You can get your niche there and whatnot, but it's never too late to do it. So just go ahead and get out there and just do it. I feel like a Nike commercial for a minute. Anyhow, so yeah, so let's kind of get into it. I wanted to talk tonight about some stories that I've seen on that I've been saving. Basically, I save a lot of stories that I read about Disney, and you can also follow us on Twitter, the Detroit Disney Duo. I've been checking out Twitter a lot more, sharing different things that I see on different feeds from different creators and Disney news stories. So if you follow us on Twitter, you can see that we're putting out some stuff there. And that's also how you can also get notified if you follow us on Twitter, because I do try to share out the videos that we make onto the Twitter feed, and that way that you can see them. I know Twitter is kind of hard to follow because it's always updating and stuff like that. But if you use TweetDeck, which is also for a product of Twitter. You can kind of more manage your Twitter streams. Just saying. So so let's kind of jump right into this, shall we? So first of all, I wanted to, yeah. So first of all, the first thing we're going to talk about is I have this story here. Let's hold on a second. Let's hear this story here. We're going to be in this right here. Um, this story here is about Disney guest behavior is getting out of control. This is Inside the Magic, by the way, which is a really great source to get a lot of Disney information. Anyways, it talks about Disney guest behavior getting out of control and worrisome for many. And as you know, the most it says here the most magical place on earth is the Disney World resorts and whatnot. And yeah, so there's a lot of people who since the uptick of different dispute like drama and disputes that have been going on at Disney, where people have been getting into arguments and fist fights, and you've seen these some of these on basically you've seen them on TikTok or Instagram, or captured moments where people have gotten into arguments over strollers in the past, people cutting in lines, all sorts of things, stories in the last year that we've seen since the crowds have crept back up and been getting larger. And people, I guess, because of the crowds, I think we're just noticing it more, happening more. It was probably happening just as much as before, but we're just now noticing it happening more often because crowds are getting bigger and bigger at Disney World as they let more visitors come into the parks. So I think, listen, my advice, and this is how to stay out of any of this. My advice to avoid an altercation at Disney World and stop worrying and helping others and not get so frustrated, because Disney can be a frustrating place, especially when things don't go your way, or some type of glitch happens or whatever. It's a pretty busy place. You have to have a lot of patience. So when you go there, you're on a vacation, try to have some patience, try to relax, try not to be in a rush. I know there's lots to see, and that's why I suggest try if you're going to go there and it's the one time a year, go there for an entire week. Don't try to cram everything in there in one day and try to basically conquer Disney in one day and be all frustrated, waiting in long lines. It's I just have patience with people. They're probably just trying to have a great experience like you. Be kind and nice, and be a great person to others. And yeah, and that's just what it's all about. So yeah, just put on your best behavior. I guess that's what I can say. And everybody will have a great time at Walt Disney World. So I thought that was an interesting article, to say the least. So, yeah. So the next thing I seen on here was that the 50th anniversary conservation hero button is now available at the Animal Kingdom. Basically, if you did not know, the Disney Animal Kingdom is actually an accredited zoo at Walt Disney World. It's something that you may or may not have known. And they also have a conservation fund. They do a lot of conservation projects in Disney, part of the animal kingdom and across the globe. Actually, they do a lot of conservation and things with animals. And you can get a button for just donating $1 and declaring yourself a conservation hero. Now, they used to have some buttons in the past that were pins, may I say, pins, the Disney pins. I had bought a few that had to do with the Disney Conservation Fund, and that fund is a great way to donate to the conservation fund. That goes a long way of helping out the animals and the environment and stuff like that. So if you did not know that, now you know, and knowing is half the battle, they say. Just saying. Let's see here. This is um I don't know, I just seen it. This is it was an interesting article from the theme park tourist, which is another vlog of sorts. It talks about the pop century. Um it's a article all about the pop century here. Talking about four reasons the pop century should be your first stop. I remember when I first before we're DVC members, but before we were DVC members, we did go and a lot of people still, even though they're DVC, do still go to the lower more affordable resorts. Also, don't think that anybody who's DVC is some type of super rich person, because that's not always true. Uh, but basically, I have stayed at the Pop Century, the All Star Music, the All Star Sports, and all of those All Star, you know, all the All Star hotels, um, and the Pop Century. And I really think some of the lower priced hotels or resorts, we call them, are really a great deal. Especially if instead of paying 400 or $350 per night, if you're paying you're paying 120 to $140. It's a big difference. That's like 2 nights for 1 night, basically. And it is what it is. I think that they also have a lot of great pools there. They have a lot, you have really great theming. A lot of them are now redone. The Disney has redone all of the rooms, and a lot of the the all-star music. I think they might have I'm not sure if they did the Pop Century yet or not, but anyways, they've been doing a lot of redoing all of the different resort hotel rooms, and they look like modernized, and really, really, really great. It's a it's yeah, they did remodel them. So here's a picture of the remodeling right here. So they did remodel the Pop Century. It looks really fantastic and modernized. I think that you're getting a really great room here at the Pop Century, or the Music, or any of the three all-star resorts. You're getting a great room that's now been modernized, and more brought up to standards. No more carpeting, you know what I'm saying? You got wood floors, or not the wood floors, but you get the, like, you get the wood paneling floors, and then you also got newer TVs, and the bathrooms have been redone, and everything. So it's going to be a great place to stay, and if you're not going to be staying at one of the other higher expensive hotels. And yeah, and the bus service still goes there and everything else. So that's don't overlook these the super saving that you get on the lower pricing hotels. Let's see here. Yeah, oh yeah, we won't talk about this episode of that was really bad. The thing that happened, yeah, about the Disney Paris employee who basically interrupted the couple who was doing yeah. So let's see here. Let's see here something good. Let's find something good that's really great, because because we should. Um let's see here. So this is about a Disney World mainstay finally reopening after the pandemic. Here is talking about the Hoop Doo review is reopening. It's I think it reopens on June. What is it? I'm sure people will be going June 23rd, which is actually coming up in about 10 days. I'm I don't know if I'm sure they've already started selling tickets for it. It's probably already sold out. I've gone to the Hoop Doo review probably like 3, 4 times in my Disney past. The Hoop Doo review. I don't know. We can get rid of this ad. Oh, there we go. And the Hoop Doo review is basically um, something that is really great, and um, you can go there. They make, it's a musical, so they sing. There's that infamous Strawberry Shortcake song that I always like. They have really great food. They have the chicken, all the you can eat chicken. That's the fried chicken is really great. That's one of the things that people really like there. Yeah, so it's a really great musical, and the art audience participates, and I can't wait for people to get back to it. So yeah. Anyways, that should be really, really, really awesome. Okay. Let's get rid of this article because it has a lot of ads on it, and I guess but they anything to help out anybody's website with the ads. That's it. Well, let's see here. If you did not know, here's another thing that's happening. Star Wars. This is Star Wars website here. That they that Boba Fett and other Star Wars characters are coming to Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland Park. Now, they did not say that they were coming to Walt Disney World Galaxy Edge. But maybe it's possible that they'll be coming there too. I'm for certain that they will. I don't know. I don't believe. I think that that Galaxy's Edge may be bigger in Walt Disney World than it is in Disneyland. But yeah. So hopefully that I think it's really kind of cool. They have they have Boba Fett, and they have Baby Yoda, and some other characters that are coming to the Galaxy's Edge to walk around, so you get to meet them. And I think that's really something that's pretty awesome. You don't, not everybody is into, you know, the dark side, but I think everybody likes the new characters. Also, I think it's Star Wars. Everything should be, you should adding on to the Star Wars experience in Galaxy's Edge is all for the good. Let's see here. Um, let's see here. It talks about, oh yeah, the U.S. football, the foot golf. I don't don't ask me about that. I think this is kind of a funny one. You know what I'm saying? The foot golf. It's like soccer golf. I don't know. It's yeah. So the first time the American Foot Golf League is going to be played at the Palm Golf Course at Walt Disney World. I have to say, we won't play the video here, but it looks kind of interesting. It says you're competing against yourself and the against the course, but at the same time, it's like a congress of foot golf. Um, it says this Piero Minor, the current Mexican foot golf champion. I don't know. It looks like an interesting sport. It looks like a lot of fun, and I didn't even know there was such a thing called foot golf. Wow. But it looks from the picture, this picture, it looks completely like a sport that I would I mean, I like golf, and soccer is a great sport too, and it looks like something you have to. It looks like you're playing like a mixture between kickball or uh, soccer maybe and golf. I don't know, but there's no opposing players. It's just you, the ball, and the hole, and the course. So yeah, that's an interesting thing. Just saying. let's see here. Um, so there are some toys that have been Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary toys come to McDonald's Happy Meals. I have to say, I've been collecting right now. All that my McDonald's has is they don't have the 50th anniversary. They're still doing Lightyear toys, and I've gotten two of them so far. I can't wait to get some of these. I think these are I think they had these out before because I did get the Donald Duck in the teacup, but I did not get any of the railroad ones. Um, so maybe they're it'd be says the new collection features Mickey and friends pose in vehicles for a few attractions across the parks, unlike the previous 50s Happy Meal toys, which were the and they are the dinosaur Daisy flying over the spaceship Earth in on Soren, um, Pluto on a boat from Jungle Cruise, Goofy on Expedition Everest. So yeah, these are a little different. I cannot wait to see them. I'll be looking for them to show up at my local McDonald's, and you should too. By the way, if you did not know, a Happy Meal is less than $5, and for you can get one of the toys, and then you'd have a hamburger, a cheeseburger, and some fries, or apple slices, and yourself a small drink. So nothing like a snack, and also getting a toy for under $5. It's a great deal. Um, yeah, you can't ask for anything more. That's how I see it. So let's see here. What else do we have? Disney. Okay. Oh, let's see here. That was okay. I'm looking at all the stories here to find ones that are really good. Um, so okay, so here's one. Beloved fireworks show will return to Disney enchantment for a limited amount of time. So the enchantment at Disney World is going to return for just a short period of time. It doesn't say. Let me see if it says when. If you're playing, okay, the 4th of July of the weekend, and I think I heard Resort TV, the live streaming channel, talk about this. Basically, on July the 4th weekend, you'll be able to watch Enchanted again, I guess. On it says here Disney has announced the return of the 4th of July fireworks, which will take place of the Disney enchantment. So enchantment, I guess, is going to be replaced only for okay, so the currently it's enchantment, and then it's going to be replaced for the Disney 4th of July fireworks, which is totally different show, for July the 3rd on Sunday and July the 4th on Monday. And basically, you will be able to go to that show. So that's really awesome. I think that's really kind of cool. And it's going to be Magic Kingdom will be set to be open from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. on both those days, Sunday and Monday. Yeah, so that's the update. So you're going to be able to see the 4th of July fireworks, and they are phenomenal. They are a phenomenal show. Just like New Year's Eve fireworks and other ones. So if you're if you're there on the 4th of July, you'll be looking at a spectacular fireworks display. So let's see here. I seen first look at the Finding Nemo show coming to Walt Disney World. Um, let's see here. They had some a first look at it. I believe and I could be wrong. I swear I've seen Magical News Nick having a video. Maybe he was just sharing it from somewhere else, but I thought that he had a live stream for it. Maybe you'd have to look at his Twitter feed, but I remember something about it. But anyways, they have a brand new Finding Nemo show, the show, not the ride, um, but the show, and it's coming to the Animal Kingdom this summer. And it should be really great. You know, you can't have enough shows going on. I think it's a good time. They said Disney will have the new LED screen with video wall designed to visually extend the world created by the sets on stage, including a 32-foot long sunken submarine and a fish tank volcano standing nearby a 15-foot wall. I mean, it just sounds really spectacular. And again, that word spectacular just describes a lot of things at Disney World, by the way. So yeah, I cannot wait to see it in person or on a stream. So that should be really great. Um, here's an article right here. Let's see if we can get that with that. So, if you're going to be going on the Guardians of the Galaxy, now here's what happens a lot of the time. They have a lot of rides or a lot of TV shows coming up that come up, and like for instance, I this is not Disney related, but I remember that my kid was interested in the new movie Maverick, Top Gun Maverick, and she didn't never see the original Top Gun. So basically, we had to send her back to the Netflix or wherever it was on, and she watched the old Top Gun. Now she's all revved up. Yeah, I'm ready to go see the brand new Maverick. So yeah, that's kind of cool stuff. Well, at Disney World, you know, and it happens to me, Marvel gets me all the time. So I'm not like I have never been a big Marvel fan. But now, you know, here's your time. You can go back and watch Guardians of the Galaxy in Marvel Land and basically go and figure out the story before you go on the Guardians of the Galaxy, which is probably good advice by trying to figure out understand who all the characters are and who they are, and then you can get a better understanding of the ride itself. That way, when you go on it and you're kind of the kind of theming of it makes sense to you. And I think that was something kind of that's basically what it's saying. This whole article right here. So that was I suggest it'd be like if you're not familiar with Star Wars and going to Star Wars, but you never seen anything about Star Wars, and then you go there and you're asking all these questions like, what the, well, who's Grogu? What's that all about? Who's the I mean, some people just aren't into some things and they have no idea and they never watch stuff, so they're not. I mean, Star Wars. I mean, I think it's been around so long since like the 70s that people are pretty familiar with Star Wars, generally speaking. But some of the new things, they just don't know anything about. They may not be familiar with the some of the other characters and the storylines of the new Disney shows that have come out about Star Wars. So, um, yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I thought this was interesting. Remember back on May the 1st, they had a lot of people were sharing that they had the new magic bands. Well, Disney did a little boo boo there. Yeah, and they released on accident a limited number of Magic Band Pluses that weren't supposed to be coming out right away. And yeah, um, they sold them and people got them. I don't know who all has them, but some people have them already, and they do kind of work. They interact with the fabulous 50 character collection throughout the all the golden sculptures, and they have some color changing lights, some other things that vibrations and other things that occur with the magic bands. Plus, I think it's gonna be a great thing, and, it was announced that it'll be brought out in this year in 2022, but they didn't give a date, and then all of a sudden, they had them for sale, and I guess that was a big whoopsie. Whoopsie! I don't know. That is interesting. So, yeah. Let's see here. So, yeah. So, anyways, I think I've gone over quite a few of these stories that I've been saving. Yeah, and well, that's like 88 days ago. Yeah. Um, yeah, Disney Enchantment fireworks cost a. This is like 88 days ago, back in March. There was a, small fireworks. It was a fire under the sea on the little journey of the little mermaid and Magic Kingdom that started. I don't know if they ever fixed because of the fire. I think that maybe I think they fixed it though. But also there was a live stream just the other day, and that's why now they also probably put water on all the buildings to make sure nothing catches on fire. I'm sure they were doing that before, but nobody really noticed. But because there's a lot of things going on, you just don't notice. So I think that they water all the buildings just in case the fireworks land on the buildings, and then they don't catch on fire immediately or something like that. They kind of smolder out. Good idea. A lot of safety things going on to keep the guests safe at Walt Disney World. Even things that you are going on that may not be behind the scenes, but you just don't notice because there's so much else to be catching your eye while you're there. So, anyways, that's basically it. That's all I have for you today. Hopefully, you liked that me going over a few of the stories that I've saved up, and it gave you some more information about things. And anyways, talk to you guys later. And this has been basically a Sunday update. So a few things. And remember, hit the subscribe button, help us out, and we'll talk to you guys real soon. For now, over and out.